Hello, doing a little video blog update here. First one I've done in a while, and I've been busy. That's all there is to it. I'm going to go in reverse order. Am I really zoomed in or something? No, it seems okay. Okay, so in reverse order. Special. Tonight I went to Pie in the Sky Pizza. I realize this is like the second blog in a row that I've talked about Pie in the Sky Pizza. However, there's literally like 13 days difference between the first one and the second one. So, even though they're back to back, they're not in any way remotely the same time frame. So, anyways, went to Pie in the Sky and had the pleasure of being waited upon by the lovely Ashley, who has waited upon me before. And even if I didn't remember that, I would be able to tell, because about 13 seconds after I sat down, she arrived at my table with a water, because the last time I was there, that's what I had. And so she brought me that because she was pretty sure that I liked it that way. And so I had something I've never had before there. I had the Alfredo lasagna, and it was really good. And it was kind of an extra heavy sort of meal, and it was very tasty. And I like their little side salad that they have there. I get Italian dressing on it, no onions. And the problem is they bring out a side salad. Well, I'd show you the rest of the plate if I could take my finger off my light, but, you know. Ooh, wait. I think this is V-shaped, my Gerber. I think it can wedge. Yeah. Okay, if I don't move, it just might stick. So the plates that they bring out the side salad on are like this big, and it's piled about that high. So the second you touch it, it just, boom, it like explodes everywhere, and you've got salad all over your table. And you don't want salad over your table. So I have in the past asked them to bring me a side salad on a big plate. And so I ordered their lasagna. She's like, "You want a side salad or anything?" I'm like, yeah, I'll take a side salad. No onions. And she's like, "On a big plate?" I'm like, "Sure, on a big plate." So either she's incredibly talented and good at her job, or I'm just goofy enough to be rememberable. Or maybe it's a combination of both. But anyways, stop on by Pie in the Sky Pizza. I talked about Marcy in my last blog, and this time I'm talking about Ashley. Their food is very good there, but I honestly might go there just because their service is good too. It's weird. I highly value good restaurant service. I kind of grew up in a restaurant with my grandparents owning one, and so I'm well aware of what it takes, of what good restaurant service is, and I highly appreciate it. And I think people should more highly appreciate it more often, specifically in the form of money. You should tip well people that are good at serving, specifically in restaurants, because first of all, it helps their income, but secondly, the more that you give generously like that, the easier it becomes. And then when like big stuff comes along that you need to give away, it's a whole lot easier. And so just think of tipping in a restaurant as just a precursor to something bigger that you might be able to help somebody with someday. And I don't know, I'm a Christian, and I think Christians ought to be the best tippers around, because you know, in theory, they know where they're going. I know they can't take it with them, so why hoard it up? Give it away. Give everything away if you can, because it comes back, and it's better. It's weird. But anyways, that was a weird little rabbit to chase there, wasn't it? This week I also went, this past weekend, I went home to Illinois for my dad's side of the family's annual Christmas sort of yearly family reunion get-together thing, and most of the folks were there, and it was enjoyable, and got to see people I don't see but once a year. was heavily guilt-tripped by my cousin that lives here in Nashville, because I've lived here for 6 years and he's lived here for almost that much, and he's offered several times to have me come out to the house and have dinner with him, and I never have. And so I'm going to, Todd, I promise. It's just I'll get to it. I will, really. So that was enjoyable. It was a quick trip, though. I drove down on a Friday morning, drove back Saturday afternoon. So is my light fading? I need to really charge that well. Remember the last time it faded? It wasn't good. Anyways, that was a fast trip. I was back for church on Sunday morning. Oh, here, this is fun. This is a great story. Sunday morning, I got up at 5, like I normally do on Sunday mornings. Got to the Carmike Thoroughbred 20, where we have church. Run 6, like normal, to do the load in. We carry all of our gear in and everything. Got it all set up. Did church, 2 services, 9 o'clock and a 10:30. The Gathering, g3church.com. Come see us. It's fun. I'm there. How can it not be fun? Anyways, did church, tore all the stuff down. We've been having crazy amounts of people help us at the end of the service. It's almost a hassle. There's so many people helping us, because it's just like it's being rushed by a herd of zebra. But it's, you know, it's fun trying to direct all the madness. But it's really been good that we've had the help. We've gotten out so early. We have no idea where stuff is the next week, but it's still better than the alternative. Anyways, we put all that away. I went home, messed around for a little bit. I'd already listened to Prairie Home Companion the night before on my drive home, but I listened to it again, kind of sitting around the house. Finally went to work around 8 p.m. They called me last week and said, hey, can you do an 8 p.m. to midnight thing? And I said, sure, I can do an 8 p.m. to midnight thing. Well, long story short, they added a stage. We couldn't hit it with the catwalk lights. We were supposed to refocus. We had to hang some par bars, blah, blah, blah. Ended up getting done about 5:30 in the morning. But I was in later in the afternoon, and I'm used to these kind of hours. So I went and sent my little production report off that tells how many hours Jacob and I were there. And then I was like, I better check the schedule and see what time I'm in this afternoon. And to my shock and amazement, not really horror, but to my shock and amazement, I was completely wrong. I was in at 6 a.m. that day, a mere 20 to 30 minutes away from when I was looking at the schedule. Well, I'm not going to clock out and go home and come back in 30 minutes, so I just stuck around until everybody else showed up for the setup we did. See, I looked at the schedule and I was like, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, well, it's only a 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. call. Oh no, there's a 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. call too? Well, there's a 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. strike? Oh, but that's life. So I ended up, there was all kinds of trouble in one of the ballrooms with some audio stuff, and I was working on it and all kinds of stuff. Did we? No, that wasn't one of the days we went over to ICE. Anyways, I've spent like 2 days at ICE this week, off and on. That's been fun, dealing with all that over there. But it's cool because it's cool. It's cold over there, and so I enjoy that. Anyways, ended up, long story short, being awake almost 40 hours and working 25-ish hours. But I got 2 30-minute breaks in there, one about 4:30 in the morning, one about 11:30 in the morning to go eat lunch, so it was okay. Anyways, that was my week then, and how am I doing on time? Let's see. Wow, I've got a minute left. Okay, so anyways, long story short, I'm sorry for the banging sounds. Long story short, I worked Tuesday and Wednesday. Anyways, worked all the way through Monday. Then I worked Tuesday, Wednesday. I was at ICE a bunch, blah, blah, blah. Went to my friends Matt and Lindsay's house, and along with their son, enjoyed Thanksgiving lunch. Lindsay fixed this huge feast, and it was very good, and it was enjoyable, and I gotta go. That's about it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Comment, questions, all that. Do video responses. I want some video responses. Nobody ever does that for me. But anyways, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.